Hey, nice Saturday. We're here at the 43rd Annual Klamath Basin Home Builders Association Home Show. I'm Brian Casey from Wynn Broadcasting and Basin Life Magazine, basinlife.com. You can see us on Facebook at Basin Life Magazine. And we're here with County Commissioner Kelley Minty Morris. Yet you're here at the home show.
Well, I wanted an opportunity to be able to talk with people about whatever's on their mind. You know, oftentimes in a commissioner meeting, we have a pretty set agenda, and I wanted things to feel a little more free-flowing, and I've been taking notes and able to talk with people about what they have on their mind. Fortunately, most people feel really good about the direction that the county is going right now, which is really gratifying, although of course there's still work to do. You know, we still need to be working on ways that we can improve and bolster our economic development efforts. We've got some great momentum now in that direction, but there's definitely more work to be done.
Talking with Kelley Minty Morris, County Commissioner here at the Home and Garden Show. Tell us about some of the great things that are going on here in the county now, Kelley.
Well, you know, there's some things that we really all should be very proud of. One thing that's particularly near and dear to me is that we've really been working the community cleanup angle a lot more seriously than it's been done in years past. We have a beautiful, beautiful community, so we can't let eyesores detract from the overall good look of our community. So we're working on that. I've been working really closely with Kingsley Air Base, Colonel Smith out there, and others. We had a great opportunity recently to celebrate them signing an additional 50-year lease that puts them here until, I believe it's 2090.
Wow.
That's unheard of. In fact, his colleagues around the country are telling him, wait a minute, we don't have where the military signs on until 2090 anywhere in the country. But we have a unique, collaborative, wonderful partnership between the city, the county, and the air base. So it's been exciting to work with them on sort of what's next steps and what's next for them. I do a lot of work with Oregon Tech. I'm really pleased that the Oregon State Legislature gave some funds to help build a new engineering building that's going to help us attract more students and help make for a better experience for the students that are here. So there's just a lot of things that people can be, I think, really excited about that are going on in our backyard.
Any big new businesses eyeing Klamath Falls or the Klamath Basin that you know of that maybe you can't talk about, but are there a few people looking at us?
There are. I don't think there's been a time in the last couple decades where there's as much activity and as much interest from businesses as there is right now. Without getting into specifics, I will share that there's at least 5 major projects that are in some form of development here. Now, you don't get all of them, and so, I'm not making promises that we're getting all of them, but I am saying that if you add up the potential economic impact and the number of jobs associated with these 4 or 5 prospects, we are talking in the upwards of $500 million range and the upwards of something like 500 jobs if we were to land all of them.
Wow.
Now, chances are we're not going to land all of them, but it's good to be in the running.
Yes.
And I think, chances are we will land at least 1 or 2. So keep, fingers and toes and everything crossed.
Now, been a tough year winter-wise. What about water this summer? What will those farmers be doing, and how are we going to help them?
Right. It is a tough year. However, I think that we have a lot of people sort of oaring in the same and the right direction to help get some assistance. One of my colleagues, Commissioner Boyd's been doing a lot of work on the ground level with our friends in ag. I was in Washington, D.C. last week, meeting with our congressional delegation, so, Congressman Walden, Senators Merkley and Wyden, and pushing them and reminding them that we're going to need some federal assistance this summer to give our friends in ag the ability to idle land and yet still maintain their viability. So this will be a tough year, but I'm really grateful that right now everybody is working together. That's what we're going to have to do. We're going to all have to link arms, hold hands, and get through this summer.
We're talking to Kelley Minty Morris, County Commissioner here in the at the home show here this weekend. I want to ask you this because I'm hoping for travelers in the basin, for business people in the basin. Do you think we can get an airline back in here?
You know, the whole issue of getting commercial air service here is it's pretty complicated, and it actually, I guess what I want people to understand is we are not unique in this struggle. Small airports across the country are struggling with maintaining a viable commercial air service because frankly the business model for airlines has changed over the years, and it's really hard for them to pencil out to make a community our size work. Now with that said, we do have at least one airline that has said we are very interested. They're supposed to be sort of doing the research on their end and getting back to us, if you will, in the fall. So nothing on the real short-term horizon, but we definitely haven't given up trying to get a commercial airliner in here.
Okay. You can meet Kelley Minty Morris out here this weekend and say hello to her. And, of course, don't forget to vote in the spring. Kelley Minty Morris, Klamath County Commissioner. Thank you, Kelley. It's Brian Casey, Wynn Broadcasting and BasinLife.com.